Well, I guess this pull part place is open. I have a lot of scrap metal. I gotta clean my truck out and get all this scrap metal out of here. The only thing that sucks about this trip is I'm not going there to get car parts. I'm going there to drop them off. They take scrap. I guess they pay for scrap. So I'm taking all this stuff out there. I probably should have took that Xterra rim. I'm probably not going to do anything with it, but I'm already on the road, so screw it. Screw it. Just about to pull up to the place. My parents are out here because they had to drop off some steel. But we'll see what his prices are like. I mean, he's really close, so it's kind of nice. If he pays decent, that'll be even better yet. Well, decent people. I'll bring scrap here, but his yard is very small. Not a big selection. A lot of GM vehicles, which is good, but very small selection. And he didn't want me videoing in there, so I won't do that to you guys. We'll be going to Johnny's. I'm just gonna bringing my scrap out here, that's all. But yeah, all those parts I got, maybe gas money for driving out here, $9. Woohoo! So we're out here at the Unwrecked Ranch. Gonna load up all my parts and head out to Jerry's. Really no need for me to take the camera out there, but I'm gonna get all my stuff back in my truck and hit the road. This guy's doing it right. You see this big trailer in front of me? Well, it's not big. It's being towed by a Cadillac. It's exactly what a Cadillac is supposed to be for. It's like a 1990 DeVille or 1991 DeVille. I wish I could. If I can get a better shot, I will.
Five minutes later.
Stu, tell everybody what's ready. That's right. Did you say Grand Prix? Huh? Yeah, the Grand Prix parts are ready. Let's go get them. That's right, guys and gals. I'm on my way out to Jerry's to go get the painted parts because they're done. He got them done in a week this time. That was pretty fast, but I had them all prepped and ready for him. All I had to do was paint them. So, got a wad of cash. Go out here and get it. Possibly. Don't think on this episode you're gonna get to see the Grand Prix finish. I may bolt some parts back on, but we have some work to do on it. The Lancer is on the lift with no exhaust on it. Still waiting for that. But let's get out here and see what these parts look like. So I will say this is like the first time that Jerry has painted something for me that there's like a little bit of trash in the paint. It's not perfect, but we used a cheaper paint. We went with a cheaper paint with it being a cheaper build, and I don't know if it was the paint or if something I used on, like the fender has some junk in it. It's gonna be fine, but I don't know if some of it will come up. There's some fish eyes. It's decent. It's a good paint job, but it's just not as nice as some of his other ones. But I also told him, I said, this is a cheaper car, so just spray them. And they still look good. They're the right color. That's a plus. But I'm the last person to sit here and critique somebody on paint, because I personally don't do paint jobs myself, because I know that they would look like that, if not worse. And that's why I pay somebody to do my paint jobs. You can't just, nobody can just pick up a gun for the first time and spray a perfect paint job, and that's why I pay somebody to do it. So now that the fender sits in its correct spot, that crack that was in the bumper that I told you guys about, that I wasn't doing anything with, I'm going to have to do something with it. I may just plastic weld it or something, but I have to unbolt it and do this procedure, because as of right now, as you can see with this fender now in the correct position, it is pulling the bumper apart because it deformed it. So the bumper needs to be like out here, and it's got some flex to it. Or this needs to be in like this, one of the two. If I reinforce it from the back, I think the plastic welder is probably going to be my best bet, and I need to unbolt it from the fender. But nevertheless, the paint looks pretty good in certain lights. I think it looks a little bit darker, but it's going to look good. Regardless, it's going to look good. Ta-da! Yeah. Okay, so it looks finished. It's not finished. I just wanted to bolt everything on. Now, the fender, the door, the hood, it's all adjusted. It's not coming off. I have a couple more bolts to put in the fender, but I want to get it on the lift to do that. The bottom ones are just a pain to get to. Well, now I have a lift. Why do it on the ground? The washer bottle still needs to go in. The inner fender still needs to go in. And I still have a wheel bearing and the cooler lines to do. Now, I ordered some cooler fittings because I thought, you know what, I knew the lines were. There's one of the rubber parts of the transmission line that is soaked. So I have no doubt that it's leaking there, and the new lines will fix that. but I also got one fitting for the cooler itself in case one of those is leaking, and it comes with a new grommet. And I ordered 2 new ones to go into the transmission, and they haven't showed up yet. So I don't know if I'm going to do the cooler lines just yet, but I do have the wheel bearing, and we can do that. And I also have the rotors. I forgot, I got new rotors for this. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. Maybe give me a like on the video. I don't know if you liked it or not, but it helps me out if you do. Also, next episode, I'm doing a Copart walk around. Although I'm doing that, I want to apologize to you guys, because I bought this new case for my GoPro. Real nifty, aluminum, real nice, protects it and all that. I didn't test this out before I went out there. I just threw it on there and went out there. All my GoPro footage with this on, my sound was so messed up. I'm gonna try to salvage what I can from that footage, but like my voice is in and out, like you can barely hear what I'm saying. So I'm gonna do my best to at least bring the audio up to where you can hear it, but it's going to be horrible quality, sound quality, and I'm going to apologize to you guys for that right now. I did order the external mic adapter for the GoPro so that I can run an external mic with this case on, and it'll be fine. But I'm not going to use this case until then. Also, next episode, the cat cave for the Lancer here. It's 2-piece instead of 1-piece now. And it's very light and very nice. They did a very good job on it. We'll get into that in the next episode. But, like I said, the sound quality is going to be horrible. But I have things to do. It is pouring down rain outside, so we're going to end this video in old-fashioned. So, if you like this video, give it a good thumbs up. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode of Unwrecked Pizza!